medium-term budget policy statement tabled last year makes a provision for a 4.7% salary increase for public servants. It's been a race against time to conclude wage talks ahead of the budget speech by the Finance Minister next month, with COSATU Simon Tlongwane saying the latest developments have been positive, hoping for a deal to be reached soon.
We take it that the offer from the employer has a concurrence from Treasury. As a result, it means it is already included in the budget. We're hoping that when the minister then speaks to this issue, it will therefore be included as such. And we also don't hope for the employer, in the name of government, reneging from now and even in future, because that would be in bad faith.
The workers ended 2024 with uncertainty after having started the wage talks early in the year with the hope of a satisfactory offer. The Public Servants Association's Claude Naika says, following an increase in the government employee medical scheme, workers won't sign for a deal that does not include an increase in non-financial benefits.
We have the housing allowance adjustment, where they've decided to adjust it from around 1,700, just above 1,700 to 1,900, the base figure. Coupled with that, there will be an increase related to inflation for the housing allowance come July 2025. There's also an increase in the medical aid subsidy. Also of significance is that it is a multi-term increase or multi-term agreement, which entails a 5.5% for this financial year. And for the next 2 financial years, the increase will be based on the projected inflation. We're still to canvass our member on the revised offer, which is 5.5%. We have 21 days in which to do this.
The South African Policing Union, SAPU, says, with government indicating that the 5.5% was their last offer, they want their members to tell them whether to sign for it or not. SAPU says it remains worried about the safety and well-being of their members, saying the public sector has also been losing capable workers to the private sector, a move that affects the delivery of services.
An organization like the South African Police Service is using it as an example. It has issues that relates to lack of manpower. And if the little manpower that you have, it becomes difficult to retain them. That brings a problem, because it means that you keep on losing the skills, and also the issue of the cost of living. That is also another issue, because we have seen that, the cost of living, it really becomes quite difficult for public servants. And then some of them, they happen to think that let me go try something else somewhere else.
Economist Yanni Rousseau has cautioned against an unrealistic commitment from government in a low-growth economy.
It's not affordable. But then, on the other hand, politicians in this country set a very bad example for civil servants. We have a bloated cabinet. We have 43 deputy ministers that we really don't need. So with politicians setting a bad example, we can not only expect leadership from the civil servants, we also need better leadership from South African politicians. And you cannot expect only the civil servants to act responsibly if your cabinet does not act responsibly. But yes, in short, 5.5% plus the notch increases, not affordable in an environment where your economy grows at less than 1% per annum.
The unions are looking to conclude the process ahead of the 2025 budget speech by the Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana, set for the coming month. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.